System design, such a broad and advanced topic. A lot of beginners struggle with what to study, what to cover in a 1 hour interview. How can we design the entire system? A lot of questions go around it. So that is why we have this new series where we have people who have just invested a few days, like 5 weeks to be precise, into HLD and are now confident enough to come in front of camera and face HLD interview. So yes, these are my students and I am very proud that they are doing so well, and they are all beginners. These are the first HLD interviews that they are ever facing. These are their first HLD discussions. So I'm not going to brag about my courses. I'm going to show you the results of the courses, and this is the result. I am just so proud of all my students. So today again we have another student, 𝐂𝐸, and I have already recorded the video, so I know it's going to be amazing. But without any further delay, let's get started.
Hi everyone, my name is 𝐂𝐸 and I have 4+ years of experience. And hi Keerti, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to having mock interview with you.
Let's get started.
Before we move it, I would like to share with you that as you can see on the screen, NextLevel has announced contests, a gamified series of AI-powered interviews to assess and prove skills across tech categories such as backend and frontend. This is a great way to build your personal brand, get visibility with top recruiters, and also get your hands on some amazing tech goodies like MacBook Air, iPads, and Kindles. Multiple contests will be held every week across categories such as front-end, back-end, full-stack, iOS, and Android. The first contest is happening this Monday, 25th September between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. for back-end engineers. The format is simple. Each contest has 5 rounds. Each round comprises of 15 questions with 3 questions from 5 different skills such as DSA, Azure, AWS, C++, you name it. This is what you need to know. Sign up on the NextLevel app and access the contest tab. Once you've selected an active contest, you need to complete the 5 AI interview rounds within the allotted time. You will get access to real-time leaderboard updates, and winners will be announced soon on the app. What's more, winners and top performers in categories will be recommended to recruiters hiring on the platform. So if you're looking for a job change, this is a great way to assess and prove your skills to future employees. This will help you build your personal brand and add points to your CV, and you will win some great gifts. So do check it out. Link is in the description.
So 𝐂𝐸, let's get started with Netflix system design today.
Sure Keerti. Let me write the functional requirement and non-functional requirement. So I'm just writing the basic functionalities like upload, watch, and user can search, and like home page, and it should support all the devices. Yeah. Do you want me to add any other requirement? Okay. This is the page. Let's discuss the non-functional requirement. Like it should be highly available for the user. So just availability, and should be low latency also. Like there shouldn't be any buffer for the user. So yeah. Do you want me to add any other thing, or shall I go ahead with this requirement?
So in the CAP theorem, you are prioritizing availability then consistency, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I think consistency is not required. Like for the user should be available. Like the Netflix should be available.
Okay, go on.
Okay. So let's discuss the capacity estimation then. Okay. So I'm just doing it for 250 million user, like daily active user. Okay. Then daily active user. Millions, and let's say each user is watching 2 videos per day. Okay.
Okay.
2 videos per day. And let's say each video size is 2 GB. and number of videos getting uploaded per day, it is, let's say, 1000. Okay.
Okay.
Is it okay for you? Can you calculate for bandwidth for this? You want to increase any other user?
Can you, what is number of videos getting 1000 per day? What is it?
This is like to upload actually. Upload.
So you're uploading 1000 videos every day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Let's
a
say,
huge number.
okay, shall I reduce it?
No, it's fine.
Let's say we have multiple, web series, like each web series have, let's say 20, 30,
Okay.
So, that's right.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just calculating
And
the bandwidth.
average is 2 GB. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I'm just doing the bandwidth estimation. So yeah, we have like number of videos will be per day. It will be like 500 million, right? We have 250 active user and each we watching 2 videos, so it will be like 50 million videos. And so totally egress will be like 500 millions, and video size is 2 GB. Which will be like 1
How many?
exabyte RAM.
How many
1
zeros? Million is 6. GB is how many zeros?
9.
9. Okay, so how many zeros in total?
9, 6, 15, 15, 16, sorry, 17 plus 1. So it will be like around exabyte
Okay.
per day. And this will be like per day. If we calculate for per second, it will be like around 12 TB per second. Yeah. And let's calculate the total ingress then. So we have 1000 videos are getting uploaded. So 1000 into 2 GB. So it will be like 2 TB per day. And per second will be 24 MB per second. Okay.
Yep.
So let's do the capacity estimation. Sorry, stories.
I can see you have done good prep.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah. Today let's do for the 5 years. So 5 years will be like 1000 videos into 1 and 2 GB and 65 into, you have like 5 years. Okay. 4, it will be like around 4 petabyte.
So in our classes we had seen one cheat sheet over here. So what what calculation are you using? Yeah.
This is like for only one resolution. Like we are in Netflix, like we divide into chunks, and each chunks has like different resolution we are storing it. So it is only for one resolution. So let's say we have X codec, and let's say we have Y resolution. So we have to store it X into Y times, okay, for videos.
Okay. I was
Okay, so
just
this is
asking
only
about
only for
how did you come to 4 PV, but okay. I was just asking what calculation did you do?
okay. So this is
365.
like a 2000. I just nearly this is like 2000. Okay, so I consider it. So it's not exactly 4 PB, but yeah, it's nearly actually. So I just
Yeah.
calculated 2 GB, and this is 2 to 4. Then it is like petabyte.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So can we design API then?
Mm.
Uh,
So all the functional requirements you'll be supporting, yeah? Search, homepage.
yes.
Okay.
So we'll have upload. So for upload, we'll pass the API key, validate user cookies it will contain, and then we'll have like title, movie title. Then we'll have the description. Then we'll have language, but yeah, so tag and language, like we can generate tag also, like while processing, plus we can give also tag in the upload also, we can mention the tag. Okay, for now
While
I'm just
processing meaning, what is that tag?
tag, like each time while we are processing the chunks, maybe that time, like while generating the thumbnails, that time also we can generate tag also.
But then this API is from like the front end sort of, right? Like, so will
Yes.
the tag be passed from there?
Sorry, I didn't get your question. Can you please repeat again?
So who is generating the tag?
So the server can generate also, like in the request also you can pass it.
So in the request, if you're passing, like this API call is happening from where to where?
Like from client side, like this is like nothing but the production house, like Netflix production house. They have their own UI, and
Okay, if
they
they
will
want to
upload it,
add
right?
tags
So
and send it. Okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
they can add that
Okay.
tag, they can send
Okay.
it. And for the watch, same thing, like API key, and we'll have like video ID, then offset. Why offset? Like as I said, like we are supporting multiple device. Let's say user watched in one device, and that time frame, like that much time frame is he watched, and if you want to continue in another device, then yeah, you can pass the offset. From that your C can watch. So yeah, and the codec, like you can pass it also, like the device, like the device whatever user is using, okay, for that device, like which codec is compatible for that, like MP4 or MOB, like that. Pass it, and the resolution, again this is depends on the network bandwidth. And there will be one more API, like get metadata. It will be
For a particular video.
Videos, yeah, for particular video we can get the metadata. So for this I'll same API key and the video ID. Yeah. Do you have any question?
No, sounds
Shall I
good.
design now? Okay. Okay, then let's design the.
You're not
This
writing
is the-
APIs for search and all because you said you'll be supporting it.
Yeah, for the search query also. Sorry. Search query, like yeah, we'll pass in the API key, and that string actually, like it's maybe, let's say, word. Sounds So for the upload, we can have like first request will go to the load balancer. Okay. Yeah, and from load balancer we can have like one server like let's say upload service. And from upload service we can call to splitter service, like it will whatever video will be coming, it will split. Okay, so to multiple chunks.
Okay. So you are sending the video how? So okay, when you send the upload request from the client itself, you said
Yeah.
you are mentioning the offset, correct? So you
Yeah.
have already divided your video into chunks and sending it, right?
Yes.
Then why do you need a splitter service?
No, this is for the watch API actually. For upload, I'm not sending any offset.
Okay, in upload also, how will you upload the entire video in once? You will obviously have to send it in chunks, right? You cannot send the entire 2 GB data in one request.
Okay. Yeah, that we can do in the client side actually. Like while uploading, there we can split it, then we can use it. Yeah, that way you can do it. So yeah, then this is not required.
Okay.
Like while uploading itself, we can split it, then it will come to the upload server. Like upload service will have multiple chunks. Okay, and from that chunks we can give it to, like we can put it in the queue, so that those chunks like we can do like further process like content filter and thumbnails generator, all those things we can do.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll have a queue. So I'm just using Kafka because it can, for second it will process 1 million of requests. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and from Kafka, then we can do like content filter. Like we can check like for each chunk whether like piracy issue or legal, all those things we can filter out. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm just
Okay, so you're checking for piracy, you're generating thumbnails.
Yeah. Yeah, so this will do only the content filter, will do only the piracy and check the legal, all those things. Okay, and from there once it is passed, then maybe we can have one more like for the thumbnails generator and those like tag generator, we can generate the tag.
So you're doing it after the content filter, not directly from Kafka.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So what are the services processing the video from Kafka, or is it only the content filter?
Sorry.
It is the only content filter service that is that is processing the videos that you put into Kafka, or there's some other service also?
Yes, it's only the content filter.
Okay. Then why do you need a distributed message queue?
So let's say we will have multiple content filter, like it will be in, like a consumer group. So the content filter will consume those messages and they can do. Then it can send it to the
Parallel
tag
process.
generator. Yeah, yes, it's like a parallel process, correct. Okay, and once it is done, then we can do like transcoder, like we have like transcoders service. But it will do like it will convert to different format. Okay.
Mhm.
And I think then we can put it those result to the Kafka, and from that we can do the quality converter, like we can do for each format. Okay, so we can send this data again to the Kafka. For this we can have one more service, that is like quality converter.
Why is it that you are taking from content filter to tag generator to transcoder service, and why not putting it back to Kafka and then Kafka taking it? Like, is there any reasoning behind it?
This one, right, you are talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that way also, like from Kafka also we can put we can give it to like tag generator also those messages.
Can
We
you
can
tell me
do
pros and
these
cons
two,
for
yeah.
both? Like, what will be the
Yeah, it
difference?
will take, latency will be like here we cannot do the parallel thing, right? So latency will be increased. So yeah, you're right, we can do like this way. So it will generate, and once content filter is done, then it will can pass those. Once content filter will filter the chunk, then it can give it to the Kafka. From Kafka we can consume, like transcoder service will consume those content chunks. Is that okay? Like
Okay.
once filter is done, then it will give to the transcoder, like transcoder will consume those chunks.
I mean, that was also okay because parallel processing anyway, after content filtering only you can generate the tags. That was also okay, but I was just asking your thought
Sorry?
process. I mean, like after filtering the content only anyway you will generate the tags. So that would also have been okay. I was just asking the reasoning that why have you done like that? Okay, both ways work. Continue.
Yeah, both way also will work.
Yeah.
This is only the tag, it will nothing to do with anything, but yeah, here actually if we do like that way, so it's not like we have to generate for each chunk, like here we can filter those chunks, right? So if there is any issue, so that's why I chose like whatever output will come, then we'll fit to the tag generator. Okay. Anyway, like once content filter is done, then we can give it to transcoder, like transcoder will convert, okay, then it can give back to the, can put it those result in the Kafka, so quality converter can consume it, and it will set different resolution, okay, like 240, 720, 100, like that it will convert. And then what we can do, like we can upload, we'll have one more service like uploader. What it will do, like it will upload it in the some object storage. So I'm just taking like S3. Okay, so it will, so once you upload it in S3, then it will give us one URL, plus we can upload it in the CDN. Okay. Okay. And once it is done, we can have like one service like metadata service.
Can you tell me the what exactly is quality converter doing, and could you have like put the quality converter and uploader service in one service, or like why have you kept it separately, or what are the different things that they're doing?
This transcoder and quality converter we talked about, right?
Yeah, quality converter, what is it doing?
What it will do, it will like like we have multiple resolution, like 240, 480, 720, those things, right? So for each format we'll have multiple format also, right? Like we'll have different codecs, so for each format it will generate the quality. Okay, so let's say we have one format over here. Okay, let's say it is MP4. And
It is to support
It will have-
different devices.
Yeah, yes. So it will have multiple, resolution. Like for each format will have like, the 240, 480, 180. Like it will convert. Okay. That's why it insert the quality converter.
Okay.
Is it
And
okay?
then what is uploader service doing?
So upload service will upload it in the S3 and in the CDN, but it will do some other work also. I will discuss it later once we complete this.
Okay.
Why I kept it, different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can have like, metadata service. So we'll get that S3 URL and CDN URL. So all those things we can put it, we can store it in the 1DB. So and it users also like access this metadata service to get those metadata to send the request to the CDN. So all those things. So that's why it will be like a read heavy plus write heavy. But anyway, write we can neglect. Why? Because this videos are getting uploaded by Netflix production team, right? So if we compare with I think it is okay. Like if there is any delay in the uploading the videos, but there should, like when user is trying to watch any videos, when it call to the metadata, it should get the metadata. So that's why I gave read as a priority. Okay. So I'm using the MongoDB over here, and for read heavy system MongoDB is good. Is it making sense?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So what and all we are storing over here, we can store like video ID, store title, we can store description, and we can store chunk URL like S3 chunk URL. And we can store the CDN URL also. We'll see if we need to store anything, like we'll discuss about it. Okay, for now I'm just storing it, this main data. Okay. So again, yeah, once metadata service done, then we can send the give it to the Kafka. Like why? Because like we can notify actually one video is uploaded, okay, successfully. So we'll have like a notification service. Which will notify the users, okay, that video is got uploaded successfully. And we can have one more consumer, like search consumer, okay, whatever titles, right, we are passing and tags, whatever we are generating, it can store it, okay, we can use it for the searching. So I'm just using search consumer. Okay. Yeah, I think for upload we are done, and we can do some optimization actually, like in the CDN. Let's say we are uploading any videos, okay, so there is a high chance it will get trained, like multiple users will watch those videos. Let's say we are put it in the CDN for 1 year, okay. So after that, for that video, there might be less request for that video will come. So we can remove that, like for different zone. Like if there is less number of requests is coming, then we can remove those videos. We can reuse those space, okay, for newer video. Okay, so those calculation we can do it over here. That's how we can optimize the CDN space.
Okay.
Okay, so I think for upload is done now. Doing for the watch API. Yeah. So again, request will go to the load balancer. And from load balancer we'll have like watch service. And then watch service will call to the metadata, okay, to get the videos URL details. Then it will call to the CDN, and then from CDN we give it to the users those data. Make sense?
Yeah.
And we'll have one search service. Okay, yeah, from search service we'll have like whatever search consumer will have like those tags and titles, right? We can put it in the Elasticsearch. Okay, so like
What is Elasticsearch?
what it will do, actually it will store those tags in the index wise. Okay, so when it's a like user, like sometimes user do fuzzy search, right? So it is good. Elasticsearch is good like for it stores data in the index wise, and based on that it will give those data result.
What is fuzzy search?
Fuzzy search, like let's say user doesn't know the full name, like maybe it is searched by tags or the exact name he doesn't know. Okay, so that's the fuzzy search. Okay, and it is stored in the index wise, like for each one.
Okay.
Okay, and Elasticsearch we can put those data like okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Can you walk me
And
through the watch workflow one? So you have sent from watch service. Now it goes
Okay,
to
from
metadata
watch
service.
service, it will watch service will call to the metadata service to get the metadata for that particular video. Okay, then it will have that CDN URL, right? So it will call to that CDN. Okay, so then those video it will go to the users. Okay, in chunk wise actually. Our CDN does, like we'll have some manifest file, like we'll have list of chunks URLs. Okay, it will send to the users first. Then here we can use one like network like dash or HLS. What it does actually, like let's say users has good bandwidth. Okay, so you can send the high quality of the build chunks for that time. Let's say all of a sudden like user has less bandwidth, so based on that we can send the lower quality of chunk. Okay,
Can you tell that part again? Like what is dash and HLS?
okay, so dash is nothing but dynamic adaptive streaming over HTTP. What it is does, like it is has like ABR, okay, adaptive bitrate streaming. So what it does actually, like let's say a user has good bandwidth. Okay, so that time it will send the high quality of that chunk. Okay, so all of a sudden let's say if user has less bandwidth, network bandwidth, then it will do some calculation, then it will send the lower quality jump, so that user will not experience the buffer. Okay.
Okay. And what is HLS? Like, what would you prefer, Dash?
So HLS, yeah, HLS is using like it support iOS only. Okay, so iOS support only HLS and Android is support Dash. That's right.
Okay. Okay, so Dash is supported by iOS or not?
No.
Okay. Continue.
And to communicate between one microservice to another, we can use something like remote procedure call, like let's say gRPC. Why? Because like sending a request in like JSON, it is better to send in the byte encode format actually, so that it will process, actually it will give the data, the response time will be reduced, so we can use gRPC. And it is built on
what do you
top
mean
of
by encode form?
what it does actually in gRPC. First, the request, it will get encoded, then it will send to the another service. Okay, so that service will have same gRPC. So in that gRPC, it will decode those data, then it can use. Okay, so we are sending
So why
the
can't I
data
do
and
HTTP call only? Like why gRPC?
Yeah, so and gRPC also, it is built over top of HTTP2. What it does actually, like over one single connection, we can send multiple requests parallelly. Okay, that's why. And sending the JSON, if we compare, the fast, like sending the data in the byte format, it will be very fast if we send data in the JSON format. That's why.
Okay.
That's why you can use gRPC.
Okay. Anything else you would like to cover about the design?
No.
Can you go
If you
back
want,
to
we
the
can go through,
requirements
yeah.
and see? Yeah. Okay. So we talked about, what about home page?
Yeah, so home page, we can do one thing actually. Like we can based on watch service and search service, okay, whatever data will user will send, okay, so we can put it in Kafka actually to generate, will capture the user activity. Okay, then we can do some, we can create one consumer over here, like let's say it is analytics service. Yeah, so then we can do some string job actually. Okay, we can get those data and we can run some string job. Okay, so I'm just only recommendation engine. Okay, it will run. So based on like which tag it is, watching which video, so we can recommend the similar kind of videos to the like we can put it in the home page. Okay, so we'll have like one home page service. Then we can put it. Yeah.
Great. Okay, and
Is it
one more
making
thing.
sense?
So previous also you mentioned Kafka, you are sending some things, and this time also you're sending some things in Kafka. So how will consumers know that, okay, what to pick from Kafka? Can you talk about a bit like how does that work?
Over here,
Yeah,
or you are talking about the upload part?
both the times. Like that's what my
Okay.
confusion is. Will you be using same Kafka, different Kafka? How will the consumers know what to pick up?
Okay, so what we'll do, like for watch service and search service, like we can put like all those video, okay, and whatever tags it is search or whatever title, like movie title it is or videos title it is searching, we can put those messages, okay, and we can call to this analytics consumer. What it will do actually, it will consume those messages, okay, like whatever videos it is watched and whatever users is searching, okay, it will capture all the user activities, and then those data it will give to the
from Kafka. How will it come to know? Like how does the Kafka know that who is listening to what?
Okay, so we'll create one topic actually, okay, for that topic we can put those messages, okay, and this is the consumer, okay, we'll mention that consumer will consume for that topic only.
What is the
topic? Are you referring to that one? Okay, topic is what actually, like it is like what like while creating, like producer, what it will do, producer it will produce any message and it will put it to in that topic, so that whoever is the consumer will come to that topic and it will consume for those messages, okay.
Got it. Okay, yeah, sounds good. I think we are good to go. Do you have anything else that you would want to say, or it's it?
You want me to walk through again, like entire system?
No,
Or
no.
is it okay?
This looks good. So, Saubhagya, was this your first HLD experience? How many interviews have you faced before this, and how was the experience in general? Like, of the interview, like, did the course help you in general? If you could cover it a bit.
So this is my first interview actually, like this on system design. I was like, when I search in the Google, like there is this vast topic, okay, so I didn't know like where to start actually, okay, so then I came across to your course, then it was fully structured actually, so yes, that's why I enrolled it actually. And to be honest actually, I did the best decision this year, like enrolling your course. To be honest, I learned a lot of things, and not only the HLD part, like the way like you put so much effort on the course and the dedication, that also motivate me to explore more and more things. Yeah, thank you for that, and I really appreciate it.
Did you enjoy during the interview?
Sure. Yes. I was a bit nervous actually.
So there are a few.
Like this, camera. Yeah,
I could see that.
This camera was putting so much, pressure actually. So yeah, this is my first time, and
I understand. Camera adds an extra pressure for everyone. Even YouTubers get scared, so that's fine. It happens to all of us. But I could see you were very well prepared. Although there were a few times where you assumed that I know this because I have taught you, so you assume she knows that 1 exabyte is how much, I can just jump to it because you have done the calculation before, right? And even in the Kafka part, or when I'm asking you to explain the topic, you are explaining a bit only because you know that I know. Don't do that in the interview. You, whenever you explain in the interview, assume that your interview doesn't know anything. Explain how you would explain a baby, a new beginner.
Okay, got it.
But you did really well. It was very structured. I could see that you have really put in a lot of effort, and you did the capacity estimation without getting scared. The functional non-functional requirements, you wrote everything very structured, very, very good. I did not think you would be able to cover everything. You also talked about search. You also talked about home page. I was not expecting you to talk about this at all. And you did it in less than 45 minutes because you were very well prepared. I see this question coming a lot from people, that how can we cover the entire system in 1 hour? And you have done it in less than 45 minutes, and you covered more than I expected you to cover. So that itself shows that, for the interview, you should know what you have to talk about, and you should have prepared enough, and you'll be able to do that. And you did a great job. I'm really proud of you. Anything else you would like to say to the audience?
That's what, I learned so many things actually from this course, that's what I already mentioned, right? I got so much motivated actually from you. Not only the HLD part, it was very structured actually. That's what, I got panicked actually, like where to start. Like it's a very vast, whether I can complete it or not, in short amount of time, because I am also trying to preparing for the interview. So I have like less time. So in that less time, how I can achieve this many, like there are so many modules are there, right? But yeah, you probably wrong actually. Like yeah, if you have like if you can put the effort, if you have like you can you have like put the dedication, like you do explore so many things, then you can achieve anything actually. Okay, but
Yep.
yeah, still I'm learning actually. Like I'm also practicing whatever you study. So yeah.
So there's no denying the fact that you can do everything yourself for free. But then
Yeah.
when you're part of the community, when you have that push, you can do it much faster in an easier way. Like I guess the discussions also help a lot, right? So I understand. Like thank you so much for doing this though. Like I am really proud of you and you have done a great job. And I will be adding your LinkedIn also, so if people message you, reply to them and get connected with people. But really proud of
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
And
Bye,
see you
Keerti.
next time.